ready to start action here at Detroit Skating Club. We've got both teams coming out in their Winter Classic sweaters tonight, Larry. So I think the kids will be fired up. We should see some exciting, intense hockey tonight.
Pretty cool unis here, Craig. I love the Dragons throwback Winter Classic. Never seen the gold Stoney Creek jerseys. Very nice as well. This should be a great tilt tonight. Absolutely.
With these throwbacks, it almost looks like this could be the Golden Domers against the Michigan Agricultural College.
There you go. I like that.
All right. Well, a lot of action here tonight. We just saw a thrilling end to a OAA white game. The Bloomfield Blackhawks won a thrilling overtime game, scoring a game winner with 18 seconds left against the Troy Colts with a 3-2 final.
It could be a pretty chippy game here today with the referee out there, Dave Stewart, who's been known to never bring his whistle to a hockey game. Known Dave a long time, and it's kind of fun to watch because he likes the game to progress at a quick pace.
Yeah, I think we saw him out at Chelsea last week. Larry, I know you weren't there, but he actually made a couple of calls. It kind of surprised me. His arm went up at least 3 times.
Really excellent.
So here we are about to drop the puck. Detroit Skating Club, Lake Orion Dragons and Stoney Creek Cougars. And the Cougars control the opening face-off in 26. There's a guy to look for going right into the corner, and you can see why he's our player to watch for Stoney Creek. A little spark plug out there.
Absolutely. Go, go, go right from the get, Craig.
Absolutely, and Guywa can't handle the pass from line, and it's going to go right back into the Dragon zone. Nice, nifty little backhand pass to his defensive partner there by Zach Line.
Yeah, good play there by Line in the first pass, Craig. That's a pass they got to catch. Those are the transition passes that cause scoring opportunities.
Well, and interestingly, on the first line, we got a change. We've got Connor Mesta centering the first line, and what do you know? Another guy we said to look for, and boy, he's right in the middle of things, and we really didn't know that was going to happen.
Well, every once in a while, Coach Fielder surprises us.
Absolutely. Well, and Stoney Creek, oh, nice centering pass, just can't connect in front for Stoney Creek. Strauss gets it out of trouble and throws it in. And Brisky's going to go in offsides.
Yeah, that was a nifty little play by Strauss. Not hard enough for the icing, Craig. And if everything was perfect, it would have been a nice little break-in, almost a one-on-one there, but just slightly offsides.
Yeah, timing was just not quite there on that play as Brisky gets in just ahead of the puck. Well, here's Casey centering a line with Kirshner now on the wing and Brisky, and I'll tell you, if you want a salty line, this is the one.
There you go.
I'll tell you,
Absolutely.
these guys are not afraid to mix it up.
And if I remember, Craig, this is a line that Coach Field had together last year for quite a while, where Kirchner was just a scoring machine early in the season.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he had some amazing games right out of the gate for sure. And right out in front, Casey makes a nice play, and Kirchner shoots, and it's just kicked aside by the goaltender.
2 good shots by the Dragons. Excellent scoring opportunities there. Dragons got away with the closed hand on the puck, but we'll take it.
Fry carries it up. I really thought he should have kicked it over to his defensive partner there in the neutral zone, Larry, and pick up a little time and space.
I would agree with you, Craig. Give the forwards on the line change a little more time to get in the zone.
You got the Gould, DeFaw, and Stockwell line on the ice. With Grebe and DePry on the back end. Gould battling for the puck up ahead for DeFaw. DeFaw with some speed through the neutral zone. He's got help with him. He looks back for Stockwell and just misses on the drop pass.
Good effort there. Almost kind of wish he'd take it all the way down behind the net on that play, Craig, and give the forward Stockwell an opportunity to clear in the high slot.
Yeah, absolutely. Would have been a nice play, but a tough one to complete for sure. Well, and Stoney Creek setting up down low, and Gronowski's going to get into number 18 space.
Well, it looks like Stoney Creek's got a lot of good wheels in the offensive zone here.
Oh, boy, point blank feed from behind the net, and Stoney Creek's all over the Dragons right now. Down in deep into the corner for Stoney Creek. Throws it in behind the net. Number 9 has it. looking for his options. He's still looking. Now he's getting bothered by Gronowski.
Nice play. Nice play there. Nice body off the puck by Gronowski for the Dragons. And Dragons going back at it. D-zone, try to break it out, Craig.
Bouncing puck deep into the corner. Gaiwa bothering number 19. Knocks it away. The Dragons are almost able to clear, but Sidlowski circles back and regroups, and they're going to come out the other side with it. Gaiwa chips it in. Mesta in the corner, feeds it out front. Steered aside by the goaltender and through the goal mouth.
Yeah, tied up was Sidlowski in front by the defender. Good play by the Stoney Creek defenseman.
Wow.
Big hit.
Boy, what a collision there. And Mr. Strauss is feeling the effects of that. Boy, I'll tell you, I hope he's okay.
Yeah, I think it looked like he got the wind knocked out of him. Kind of a low bridge, went over the top of the Stoney Creek player. Got up under his own power to the bench. Looks like he's just a little shook up emotionally there and a little wind knocked out of him, Craig.
It's just one of those plays that number 26, he's kind of a little guy, and he sees the pressure coming. He's going to go low, and Strauss went right over top of him. I'm pretty sure it was 26.
Yeah, it was 26, their captain and their leading scorer. Guy we spoke about in the pregame, Craig.
And I'll tell you, that last game we did, the Clarkston game, we were missing Mr. Strauss for a good part of that game because of back spasms. So hopefully he hasn't aggravated anything there, but looks like they might be checking his knees out, or a knee out on the bench. So let's hope he can come back and
yeah, he'd be a big loss early in this game if he couldn't come back to help the Dragons tonight.
No doubt. Well, in the neutral zone, Stoney Creek's able to come away with the puck. Almost nice little play by Grieve to break up that quick 2-on-1 that developed. Number 4 being bothered by Mesta in the corner. Stoney Creek comes out with it. Centering pass gets knocked away, and out comes Sidlowski. Gets taken off the puck, but he's gonna break through. And looks like they're playing whack-a-mole out there with the sticks.
It sure does. But they're getting away with it, as I said. You don't get a lot of penalties out of Mr. Stewart over there.
Wow.
And they just got away with a trip. Sidlowski tripped in front of the Stoney Creek bench and a scoring chance for the, what is Stoney Creek's nickname?
The Cougars.
Thank you.
Feet out front. Backhand shot wide by number 11. Is that Niedermeyer?
Number 11 is?
Or Niederhauser? I'm sorry, Niederhauser.
Niederhauser.
Loose puck out front, and the Dragons are able to steer that away. Puck gets thrown ahead through the neutral zone, and
call that a hand pass, Greg.
Oh, okay. I was a little confused. Thank you, Larry. I thought he was calling offsides, and I was pretty sure that Stoney Creek had touched the puck last. So.
No, called that a hand pass in the neutral zone. He's got to. Someone else has to play it first.
Well, offensive zone face-off, and you can tell that the Cougars are playing with a lot of confidence, a lot of energy. Their compete levels up. You can tell just by looking at these teams which team's struggling and which team is feeling it, because right now the Dragons are just trying to match the intensity, I think, of the Cougars. Yeah,
I think they got to take this first punch from the Cougars and feed off the home crowd and the home ice. Even though it's a showcase, there's still quite a few Dragons fans here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Big crowd. Boy, it was tough finding a parking spot out there tonight, Larry.
I think I'm in the next county.
And the puck's played ahead through the neutral zone as Stoney Creek tries to break out. Now they're going to reverse it, but defenseman number 5 fans on the pass, and here comes Chappie with the puck. Takes a quick shot. The goaltender, Wino, has a little trouble handling it, but he's able to gather that in his glove.
Yeah, it was a good choice by Chappie. He didn't have many options. Didn't have a forward breaking hard down the far side, so he put it on the net. You never know what happens. Put the puck on the net, Craig.
Yeah, good low hard shot. Get a good rebound opportunity. If you got a guy crashing the net there, you got a good scoring chance.
Hey, good to see number 15 Strauss back on the ice for the Dragons.
Stockwell steps in, is able to get the puck on the faceoff. Oh, and he gets drilled right at the faceoff dot. Number 8 coming out with the puck. And Strauss steps into him.
Speaking of a little salty over there, 15's got an edge going right now.
Yeah, he's definitely got an edge. I think he wants a piece of someone after that. He wasn't very happy about that low hit.
Yeah, I think we're seeing a little bit of fire coming out of the Dragons here. They aren't They're taking offense to being pushed around physically.
Yeah, no doubt. It's good to see. DeFaw takes a run at number 28. He's just able to step aside just at the last second.
That would be a whiff.
A whiff, exactly. Allen tried a little tip pass over to Strauss on the breakout and just didn't quite get through. Over to Stockwell on the near side. He throws it in deep. And the Dragons are going to change as DeFaw pressures the puck. Nice job by DeFaw, but he gets the Stoney Creek player makes a nice play to get around him. And there's 26, Hayden Richardson in the corner, feeds it out front. Oh, and a puck just goes right through the crease.
Right through the goal mouth there.
My goodness. 15 with the puck, tries a shot, and Guywa blocks it. Now comes Guywa, got a 2-on-2, 2-on-3-ish. Good hard shot, and once again gloved by the goaltender. I think they might want to try a little stick side.
I think you're right, and I think, you know, it's the same play as before where Guywa's got a guy coming, but he's late. You know, put your shoulder down, take it behind the net, hit the brakes, make the defenseman skate with you. And he's a fast player. Guywa had the edge on him.
Yeah, try to let your teammates catch up. Get numbers in the offensive zone. Nesta in the corner. Stoney Creek's able to break out. Tries a rink-wide pass and just tipped by Niederhauser. Into the corner, Grieb battling Niederhauser in the corner for the puck. Out comes Grieb with it, flips it ahead to Guywa, and out on the backhander to Sidlowski. He's got speed. He's going in. Quick shot, just wide of the net.
Yeah, he had a rolling puck there, Craig. Couldn't do much with it.
Well, I was getting excited. Anytime I see 16 going to the net, I'm expecting good things. So next time, hopefully he can settle that thing down. It looks like an offside.
Yeah, that'd be an icing. If we've seen anything, we've seen a couple forwards today. Guywa and Sidlowski have the advantage speed-wise against these Stoney Creek defensemen. So they need to capitalize on that, Greg.
Absolutely. You want to get the break through the neutral zone quickly and get on those defenders and beat them with your speed. Casey wins the draw back to box. He's going to wind up and really needed to take a look there because he had two Stoney Creek players coming right at him. Chips it ahead though for Kirshner. He comes in. There's a stick side shot, but wide of the net.
Good try, good effort though. He was right along the boards. Not much options for him on that shot, Craig.
And Gronowski with the puck, looking for someone to pass it to. And he tries a little flip pass, and that's not going to get through, Larry.
Now that went to the wrong color jersey.
And Kirshner on the near boards tries to chip it ahead for Casey, and the number 5 Stoney Creek defender steps into it and makes a nice play, but it's up into the netting. We're going to have a defensive face-off here. Well, let's take care of some business. DVD copies can be purchased by calling ONTV at 248-693-3377 or 248-393-1060. For only $10, you can get a copy of not only this game, but any game or program in our broadcast vault. That's DVD copies, 248-693-3377. And back to live action. Puck goes in deep, and the goaltender tries to make that nice play to stop it for his defenseman, but he misplays it. And it almost turned into an opportunity, but here come the Cougars with speed. Oh, and he goes upstairs on a backhander. That's number 13, Cam Sherritt. And boy, nifty play. He had good speed. Went right around the Lake Orion defender. And boy, just like that, the Dragons with 7:45 left in the first are in a 1-0 hole.
Yeah, it was a beautiful play though, Craig, but it was a one-on-one with a Dragon defender. Got caught watching the puck instead of playing the man. Skated around and made a nice move and made a real nice shot over the goaltender Aldridge over the stick side shoulder.
No goal to take the face off of the Dragons. A quick whistle, we're going to do it over. The Dragons able to knock it ahead, but Stoney Creek's going to control and then throw it back to the Dragons. Strauss tries a shot, gets deflected into the corner. Stockwell in on the forecheck, knocks the puck away, wins the race to it. Back to Strauss, back to Stockwell. He can't handle it, and Chappie's able to dig it free and tries a drop pass for Stockwell, but there's a Cougar standing right there, and out come the Cougars. Line with the puck now for Lake Orion. Throws it ahead. Chappie chips it ahead to Stockwell, and it's just out of his reach. And Gould's going to go in the corner, chasing after it. Gets knocked ahead by the Cougars. Can't quite get it past Strauss, but it's out of the zone. Strauss to Chappie. Chappie's going to throw it in deep. Stockwell in first.
Nice play, there it is.
Man on the defense. Oh, pass out front. Puck's loose. Couple of whacks at it by the Dragons. They score! Backdoor pass by the captain. Jordan Strauss. I had about 4 different Strauss names going through my head right there, and I finally settled on the right one. And I don't know, who did he feed there? That was looked like a right-handed shot, didn't it?
Yeah, it was a right-handed shot, and it might have been
Gould?
Might have been Gould. The play started behind the net with the nifty play by Stockwell as the Stoney Creek defender overskated the puck, made the first pass to Chappie, put it on the net. 2 shots later, a nice pass, and bang, here we go, 1-1, back to all square, Craig.
Well, you got to like it when you get the contributions from the third line like that. And boy, if it hasn't happened like that all year long, so it's good to see that, you know, kind of early in the season they were getting a lot of contributions all across the roster, and that's what they're going to need to have success the rest of the way. I
would agree with you, and it looks to me like the forwards for Stoney are very dominant players, but the defense is the slower side of the team, and the Dragons need to capitalize on that.
Sadlowski with the puck, tries a backhanded pass behind the back, and he gets it to Guywa. Guywa into the corner with the puck. Tries to bring it around, and he just blindly centers that. You really got to look and see where your options are. We got nobody in front of the net there.
And we also have a point man.
Sadlowski with the puck. He shoots. Scores! Ryan Sadlowski from between the circles, and just like that, the Dragons take the lead 2-1 on Stoney Creek. And I'll tell you, we talked a little bit about it before the broadcast. The Achilles heel, I think, for the Cougars is the struggles that they have in the net.
Well, and then, you know, but even that play there, the defensemen were flat-footed for the Cougars. The forwards were kind of in the right position, but Sadlowski looped around and nobody went to get him, and he just fired it at the net with a forward standing in front of him. Goalie probably never saw that puck, Craig.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's never a bad shot if you get it on net, right?
I totally agree with you.
The other thing that I saw on that play is we saw that jump that you want to see out of number 16, that when he's got it, he is a dynamic player.
Yes, sir.
And you saw it earlier on that shift, and it just showed up right there as well, and they're able to bury a puck. And just like that, your third line gets you one, the first line comes right out, gets you another one, and boy, all the momentum's with the green and white right now.
Yep, and you just see Stoney Creek's kind of flat-footed. That's the second time right there. Third time in the last 2 minutes they've overskated the puck behind the net, Craig.
Oh, big hit by number 4 on Kirshner.
Big flying elbow by number 4.
Yeah, he did sharpen up that elbow pad. Kicks it ahead. Casey with the puck.
And there's
a
trip. Holy
How about
geez.
that? Wow. You could have called that on either guy. The one guy stuck his leg out. The other guy got him with the stick. Gronowski with the puck up ahead to Brisky. He throws it down in deep. And we're going to get changes by both squads. Stoney Creek looking to break out. And I agree with you, Larry. I think you're spot on. The back end for Stoney Creek is slow. Not just skating, but slow to move the puck, slow to take advantage of open ice.
But you're seeing it right here. With Line doing what I said he needed to do, is go behind the net, put his shoulder down.
And he throws it back in for Stockwell.
Nice play by Stockwell back behind.
Over the line, he shoots. Oh, and it doesn't get through. It just hit the Cougar defender on the back of the leg, looked like.
Blocked in front there. Brisky doing yeoman work in front of the net there, Craig, creating a screen.
Good hustle by Gould to get that puck before Stoney Creek's able to ice it on net. And Strauss is going to kick it over to his partner Line. And Zach's going to skate out, and he tries to pass it ahead, and Stoney Creek intercepts and going off sides.
Well, as my fear tonight, Craig, is it's going to be a wide open game. There's not going to be a lot of calls here tonight unless they're right in front of the official that isn't Dave Stewart.
Well, and I got to tell you, the thing that I'll say is typically when we play Stoney Creek, the games get a little chippy sometimes, and we really haven't seen that. I mean, I know there have been a couple of plays where maybe you think it's a penalty and it should have been called, but none of the real dirty stuff, the hits up around the head and things like that. So it's been a relatively clean game. They're letting them play, and boy, I'd like to see that more than over officiated.
Oh, and a great play! And we're right back to the Dragon forwards are faster, twice as fast as the Stoney Creek D-men.
I'll tell you what, you want to motivate a goal scorer, score an early goal. And you know, Ryan gets off the schneid there with a goal early, and boy, he's got pep in his step right now. Guywa steps in for the Dragons, but he's unable to control, and out comes Stoney Creek with the puck. About 3:45 left in the first period. 2-1, Dragons. Strauss battles now right there. You could have called that a hook or a trip. And, no call. They're going to let him play tonight, Larry.
Unbelievable.
15 with the puck behind the net for the Cougars. He tries it and he gets a fortunate bounce to get around Mr. Line at the blue line. I think Zach was in a good position to hold that thing in.
Yeah, I think he just misplayed the puck, Craig.
Now Sidlowski's unable to get it, and out come the Cougars. One of their captains with the puck, moves it ahead, throws it in deep. And we're going to get a penalty. Something caught Mr. Stewart's attention. Oh no, what did he call? I thought he called a penalty.
I don't know what he called.
It wasn't icing. Was it a hand pass? Boy.
I don't know what it was, Craig. It was a phantom. I think he was testing.
I hear some angry fans. That's all I know. They're getting a little salty in the stands.
He was testing his whistle. That's what it was. It was a whistle test.
Well, maybe he finally choked it back up after swallowing it. And in come 2-on-1 now, and number 4 shoots wide of the net. I think he had a real good opportunity to make a backdoor pass there on that play, and we're fortunate he didn't.
He had a clean 2-on-1 with a lot of time and space.
And now we got a dragon hook. Looks like Guywa. Puck's loose. They better make a play on the puck. 15 over to number 7. Throws it in, and the Dragons are able to intercept. DePry touches up. And I think, actually that's Casey. It looks like Mr. Casey, number 18, Drew Casey's going into the box for is that a hook?
I think we call that a hook at 2:45 left in the first period on number 18, Drew Casey.
Well, 2:45 left in the period, Larry. I think you got to kill these 2 minutes, right? You want to get into that locker room with that 1-goal lead. You got the momentum. Let's not, you kind of a little bit back on your heels here, and that's why I think they took the penalty. Stoney Creek coming at him pretty hard.
I would say you're right, Craig.
Number 5 over to his defense partner. He shoots quick and steered aside by Mr. Aldrich. Steps in, Strauss steps into it, is able to clear it down the length of the ice. Nice play by number 15. Stoney Creek will take it behind, all the way behind their net. Up ahead to Sherritt, up the right side. He takes it in, loses the puck near the blue line, and Gould's able to clear. You got Gould and Mesta on the front end. Line and Strauss on the back end.
Gould able to clear into the linesman's feet, keep the puck from going all the way down.
Yeah, that's hard to miss some of those guys. You know, they don't follow that South Beach diet all the time. Sherritt with the puck coming out with speed. He's going to carry it through the neutral zone. He tries and he gets around Strauss and he walks right in. He's quick shot, gets knocked aside by Aldrich. Nice pad save and out by Line to the neutral zone, where number 5 gathers for the Cougars, and he's going to drop it in on net. Aldrich is going to cover that and take the face-off. 53 seconds left in the minor penalty to Drew Casey, who sits patiently in the sin bin.
Yeah, not a good play by Stoney there to throw it on the net for a face-off, give the Dragons the opportunity to get fresh legs out there on this kill. That's a puck that you'd like to see if you're a Stoney Creek coach go into the corner.
Yeah, absolutely. Now that face-off to the right of Aldrich. The Dragon center wins it back. Kirshner wins it back, but unfortunately Stoney Creek controls. Loose out front and knocked away by the defenseman Grieve. Nice play there, but Kirshner's unable to clear. 15 with the parents really like that move. Blocked away by Aldrich, and 15 sets it up to number 17 and intercepted by Kirshner, and he's off to the races. Two defensemen. He had the corner. Nice shot, but he just misses high and wide, Larry.
Yeah, he had a great opportunity. Grade A opportunity. Missed the far post, upper corner post by a couple inches from our vantage point, Craig. What a great play by Kirchner.
Boy, and tough offsides to take by Stoney Creek with 10 seconds left in the power play. They were coming in with numbers. Looked like they were going to get a good scoring chance, and they go in offsides, and we're going to have a face-off. 8 seconds left in the power play for Stoney Creek. and that should help the Dragons kill off the remaining time on this penalty.
1 minute left in the period, about 50 seconds left in the first period of this 1-to-1 tilt. 2-to-1 Dragons, I'm sorry.
Stony Creek's happy to throw in on a dump. And the penalty's expired, and the Dragons are back at full strength, puck in the neutral zone. And now coming out with it with the puck to Strauss as Stony Creek threw it in. Another elbow,
and
no call.
And that was also interference, Craig. Strauss didn't even have the puck.
Wow. Number 9's getting away with a lot of elbow play. That one was kind of to the back, which I never like to see those. And the Stony Creek player comes in, but gets a weak shot off.
Oh, and there's a hold right there by 9. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Now he's going to call it.
They're going to call a head check on number 9.
Well, he called the third one. He didn't call the first 2 penalties.
Right, it's about time. So we got 9:39, 9 seconds,
well,
9.39 seconds left in the first. Really all this is, Craig, is you're going to get the Dragons a offensive zone face-off and then nice shiny ice to start the second period on the power play.
Well, I got to tell you, even Mr. Stewart can't ignore it when the player actually pulls your player's helmet off by the face mask.
Oh, and he tried. It wasn't the other referee. wasn't Mr. Stewart, but he almost didn't have time to raise his arm. He changed his mind so fast.
So we got 9.39 seconds left in the first period. Offensive zone face-off and a power play for the Dragons. They're going to look to get a quick win here and try to get a puck on net. Mesta at the face-off can't quite win it back, and Stony Creek's going to be able to go to the locker rooms with a 2-to-1 score. The Lake Orion Dragons coming back from a 1-0 deficit early and really take over the momentum with 2 quick goals in the middle of this period. And we're going to go to the first intermission with a 2-to-1 Lake Orion lead. Well, you know what, Larry? With that, we're going to take a little time here to thank our sponsors. And once again, as you know, if you've watched our broadcast before or you're a friend of the program, the Dragons were able to do a remodel of the locker room, which is featured on ONTV. And we're going to thank the sponsors that really helped to make it a reality. Shane Mold and Engineering, Frank Rewald and Son, which Sanivac Service, 51 North Brewing Company, The Klansman, International Industrial Commercial Contracting, Aristio, Aramsco, and Vaughn Hockey, Health Quest Lake Orion, and Complete Tooling Solutions. Thank you to our hat trick sponsors for really making a great contribution to our program and helping the team remodel the locker room.
Yeah, as well as all the parents that helped out with blood, sweat, and tears, and the locker room is beautiful, unbelievable.
Well, absolutely, Larry, and it looks like the shots on goal kind of were pretty even. 9 for Lake Orion, 8 for Stony Creek, which passes the eye test. That's about what we saw. It was pretty even hockey,
pretty even match,
and a couple of nice goals for Lake Orion, and we got a 2-to-1 hockey game.
Again, some good saves by both goalies. It should be a great second and third period.
Absolutely. Well, while they clear the ice here at Detroit Skating Club, we're going to step away for a quick break, but we will be back soon with second period action, so don't go away. You're watching Lake Orion Varsity Hockey on ONTV. Well, we're back for second period action here at Detroit Skating Club as the Lake Orion Dragons take the ice. The Cougars were waiting patiently as the Dragons got some last-minute instructions from Coach Field and the staff.
Yeah, I would imagine they had a few good things to say, pointed out a few not-so-good things. Most important thing here, Craig, is capitalize on fresh ice with the power play.
Absolutely. And I think the Dragons like to let the opponent kind of wait a little bit when they come out of the locker room.
Yeah, that's been a Dragon tradition for as long as I can remember.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
Regardless of who the coach is, it's something they've always done.
Well, and here we are with, as we're about to drop the puck, you've got your top line, and now you got Drew Casey back at center on the first line with Sidlowski and Gaiwa. And the Dragons start with 1:49 left on the power play as they look for an opportunity to cash in. And Strauss with the puck avoids Casey breaking out. Pass off the boards. Casey takes it into the corner. He's going to set up shop there and look for his options. Strauss had to come off the ice, and Mesta steps in. I'm sorry, there we go. This power play one, I was confused that Mesta wasn't out there for the faceoff.
Yeah, ill-advised shot there on the power play. You got to set it up here. They're letting you have possession. It's a passive penalty kill here for Stoney.
And I just don't understand when your partner's open, you got to move that puck side to side. And a shot by Sidlowski gets steered aside by the goaltender Woino.
Who?
Over the line.
What's his last name?
Woino.
Number
35.
Yep. Woino.
Over the line with a quick shot into the shin guards of Hayden Richardson. Boy, he's got quick feet.
He sure does, and they never stop moving.
Wearing that number 26, he reminds me of a former Dragon, Zach Kuntz.
His feet weren't that fast.
He looks a lot like him, though.
He does.
Oh, we got a whistle. What have we got? A Cougar going? Looks like we got a couple guys going to the box. Gaiwa got tied up with
number 13, number 7.
Number 7, who likes to talk as he shouts over to Sean Rewald. That's one of our sponsors.
Is it now?
Sons.
As he's chirping his way all the way across the penalty box there.
Well, maybe they went to learn to skate together when they were younger.
That's quite possible.
Getting reacquainted. All right, well, now you've got the second power play unit out for the Dragons with Defoe, Kirshner, and Stockwell, and Grebe with Mesta on the back end.
30 seconds left in the power play for the Dragons.
Mesta with the puck. Oh, and he just mishandles that altogether. And all the way down, and Aldrich steers it aside to Mesta. He sets up shop, comes out with speed, and Kirshner can't handle it, but number 5 misplays it. Kirshner in deep with the puck. He brings it back to the point. Gronowski back to Kirshner. He shoots, knocked aside as Defoe gets dumped in front of the net, and the penalties expired, and the Cougars are back at full strength. Puck goes in deep, and the Cougars are able to clear.
This game's kind of grinded to a halt here, like a cat and mouse here, Craig. Nothing's really happening so far.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Not a whole lot on that power play. The Dragons really were sloppy with the puck, and it's kind of carried over here to a bit of a malaise as we start the second period. 14:30 left in the second period. You got Gronowski and Bach on the back end with the Casey, Brisky, Chappie line. That's a lot of E's. Chappie to Brisky. Brisky handles it, quick shot, just bounces wide as it went off the skate of the Cougar defender. Bach with the puck, and he throws wide into the corner. He was looking for a lane to get in deep. Good play, but he didn't really have a lot of help there as the Cougars are able to reverse it and try to break out.
Dragons didn't have much on that side of the ice, but it did stay deep for a few seconds. And down goes the referee.
And Brisky got away with a little BC two-hander. As we've got, it almost looks like a yard sale of people out here. I mean, guys are just falling on the ice all over the place.
Yeah, for the last couple minutes, it's just kind of been a malaise is a good word. And look, the referees are consoling each other as one of them fell.
That was touching.
It was.
Tomorrow's Valentine's Day, and it'd be nice if there was like a big heart there for that hug. And it's nice to see Stewart console his partner.
Yeah, 1-800 dial flowers.
It takes partner to a whole new level.
Here comes Mesta here.
Quick shot.
Nice save.
Gloved by Woino. That was a good save. That's a tough save in tight like that to get your glove in position and corral that without giving up a rebound.
Yeah, it was a close 2-on-1. Mesta had an option, but it wasn't much of an option. Took the opportunity to put a nice low shot on. Goalie made a nice save, and the most important part for the goalie, covered up the rebound.
All right, Mesta wins the faceoff back, but the Cougars are able to intercept. And out with speed comes number 26 as he avoids the hit. He likes to go low to avoid the hit. He uses his size to his advantage there.
Now that is Zach Kuntz-esque.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I think really reminded me, other than his number 26. Well, he tried a nice little centering pass there and just misconnects. And, boy, I'll tell you, that would have been a good scoring chance there, Larry.
Just a little bit off. Keep trying those stretch passes. Take advantage of the slow of foot Stoney Creek D.
Yeah. Well, in the break of action here, we'll catch this next time. I was going to take care of some business. We'll get it next time. Missed the opportunity. Mesta to take the face off. Wins it back to number 7, Grebe. Tries it ahead and just misconnects with Guywa as he throws it off the glass. And the Cougars are going to regroup, try to break through the neutral zone.
Oh, good step up by Sidlowski. Love that play.
Absolutely. A little dangerous pass to the middle there by the Stoney Creek defender. And, boy, talk about a dangerous pass.
Yeah.
Playing it ahead off the boards when all you see are a couple of Cougar jerseys. And the centering pass, again, goes right through the Cougar defenseman.
Yeah, Dragons stroke of luck there. There was a wide open center of the rink in the high slot. And nobody for the Cougars there to connect. And here comes an icing.
And with that, we'll take care of some business. Be sure. I'm sorry. Be sure to tune into replays
of
your favorite
okay?
games right here on ON TV. Tune in Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 7 p.m. Saturdays at 1 p.m. for the most current games in our lineup. Games are also replayed throughout the week, so check our program guide on our webpage at ONTV.org for replay times that best fit your viewing schedule. Also visit our YouTube link for games on demand, www.ONTV.org.
Outstanding forecheck by Casey there. As you were reading the sponsor call. Another
Kirshner with a backhand, just steered aside by Wino. And the puck's going to come all the way down. Stoney Creek ices the puck again.
There's a lot of chirping going on here by the Cougars.
Hey, they like to talk.
But a really nice forecheck by Casey there, knocking the guy off the puck, the defender off the puck, and giving the Dragons a good scoring chance by Kirchner.
Well, and the Dragons, I think, are maybe a little outsmarting and outworking the Cougars right now, and they're getting rewarded with offensive zone faceoffs. But they unfortunately did not win that draw, and out it comes the other side. A little slow to play it ahead is number 9, but he gets away with it. He's able to get it out on the second try. Good back check by Kirshner to cover up for Gronowski, who tried to make a step-up play and just missed a bouncing puck.
Excellent play.
Well, the elbows are getting up now. It looks like the game we were expecting from the get-go. Boy, and Gronowski saw that one coming and just put number 9 down.
Number 9 just checked Gronowski when he was down on the ice.
Well, the puck comes out the other side. Brisky with the puck. He's got a little time and space. Moves it ahead, bumps it ahead to Casey. And Kirshner is just off sides as he tries to play it deep into the zone. Boy, I'll tell you, with all this chirping, it's getting a little salty out there, Larry.
I would agree with you.
It's only a matter of time before these refs are going to have to make a couple calls to get control, because I have a feeling this could get a little chippy.
A lot of chirping, a lot of hands being flailed around. I was really impressed with the restraint of Brisky here right along the boards, where I've seen him in plays where he doesn't restrain himself, and it was a really nice play.
Yeah, absolutely. And looks like the Stoney Creek player was just on his side of the red line when he played that in, so we're going to have another icing. And you've got the Gould, Chappie, Stockwell line out there with DePry and Grebe, and an offensive zone faceoff. See if Mr. Gould can win that back. And Stockwell steps in, and he's able to control or battle at least.
And he's hooked and hauled down.
Just dragged down behind the net, no big deal. And here comes number 11, Niederhauser, and he's offsides.
And Gould was hauled down away from the play up at the hash marks. They're going to let him play tonight, Craig, as we predicted in the pregame.
Boy, it's really herky-jerky right now, all these icings and offsides. We're, 11 minutes, 6 minutes into the period, 11 minutes to go. And it's been real kind of herky-jerky here with all the stops in play.
Yeah, the tale of two periods, two totally different periods from the first to the second.
Yeah, real fluid first period and a lot of action. Stockwell clears the zone up ahead, and Chappie's going to race number 7 for the puck. It's totally interfered with.
And they do make the call. They have to make that call.
That would be just even too embarrassing
to not make that
call. Absolutely. That was about as clear of interference as you're going to get. All right, well, let's take care of some more business here. Go mobile with ONTV anytime. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube on your mobile devices. Connect with ONTV to see what's happening in our new studio, see upcoming events, and watch ONTV programs in high definition on demand. ONTV, working to bring Lake Orion to the world.
Well, let's see if the Dragons can capitalize on this man advantage here, Craig. Last power play was not very fruitful for them, not even good territorial play.
No, you're absolutely right. And another lost face-off, and I'll tell you, got to win those face-offs. But the Dragons are able to regather, regroup the puck. Casey in the middle, over to Strauss, back to Casey, down in deep to Strauss. And, boy, we got 3 guys up high. The shot in the middle, boy, it almost finds its way in a 5-hole, still bouncing loose and cleared all the way down by the Cougars. Aldrich comes out to play the puck, leaves it there for Strauss as he sets up behind the net, and he's going to come right out front. He moves it ahead to Sidlowski. With some speed and a nice cross-ice pass to Casey. He walks in, going to have a scoring opportunity.
Oh, and he missed Sidlowski on the back door.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he sure did.
Line with the puck, over to Strauss, back to line. That's the guy you want shooting. He's there, and he just gets deflected. Over to Casey now. Down in deep to Sidlowski, back to Casey. Back up to the point to Zach Line, down to Casey. And Guywa really battling in front, and another shot that doesn't get through, and Cam Sherritt is going to be in on a breakaway. Strauss coming back, and boy, really weak penalty call on Strauss.
Wow, horrible call.
As he tries to make a play on the stick, and gets called for slashing.
Well,
that's a pretty weak call. I'd like to see a replay of that one because
what do they want him to do there?
Know.
So we got 4-on-4 hockey for 42 seconds, and it'll leave the Stoney Creek Cougars a little power play of a minute 20 after that.
Yeah, a little abbreviated power play for Stoney Creek coming up after some 4-on-4 action. Should open it up on this Olympic surface. And Kirshner to take the draw with Gould. Quick shot. Boy, Stoney Creek made a nice little play there to get a good scoring chance.
Clean face-off win.
Just to the right of Aldrich. He's able to stop Stoney Creek's leading scorer, Hayden Richardson. And another face-off. This time the Dragons are able to clear right off the face-off. And boy, I tell you, the Stoney Creek team likes to agitate.
I would say the stick work.
Oh, and boy, I'll tell you, Aldrich had a hard time handling it, but is able to steer it aside. And now
that was a knuckle puck.
Battling in, and it comes out front. Gould's able to knock it away, and right back in deep for the Cougars as the Dragons are having a hard time gaining control of this puck.
Nice play
there. And it looks
there.
like Gronowski makes a nice physical play and is able to clear it up ahead to Kirshner. And as the Cougar penalty expires, Cougars are now on a power play, 5-on-4. And the Dragons are going to drop it in deep. Minute 9 now on a power play for Stoney Creek.
Very smart play by Kirchner there on the penalty kill.
Yeah, absolutely. And 15 throws it in deep for Stoney Creek. And it looked like they were having a miscommunication there on the ice. But 28's able to hold it in. Throws it down in deep. Over to just misfires to number 26. You know, kind of a wild shot that really
wasn't anything.
Was not a high percentage play there at all. Sherritt with the puck, and Gronowski just steps into him. He doesn't like that, and he takes a run at Gronowski. But, boy, you're not going to get the better of that matchup.
Absolutely not.
That kid's a brick wall. And up ahead to Kirshner, who almost gets in on a breakaway. Nice play by Josh Gould to kick that puck ahead to Kirshner.
Excellent play. And Kirshner didn't realize that I don't think he realized he had as much space to the wide side as he did. and he tried to step inside the man and couldn't pull it off.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you while you're recounting that play, Larry, boy, I'll tell you, boy, they're getting away with some stuff down here. But Chappie made a really nice play, kind of playing a part of a third defenseman on that last rush by the Cougars. In comes number 17 with the puck, 5 rushing the net, and he's unable to handle it. Now off to number 6 with a quick shot, and boy, it looks like Logan Aldrich is really struggling with the glove tonight. He hasn't had a lot of action, but he's had a couple of glove saves this period in particular where it looks like he's fighting that puck a little bit.
I would say it'd be better if he kept the glove open longer.
Yeah.
Instead of closing it before the puck gets there.
Okay. Line tries it on the backhand ahead and didn't have his winger there. Mesta throws it in behind the net. And I don't know what, I guess the Stoney Creek coach must not have been happy in the intermission with their physical play, because they certainly have stepped it up here in the second.
Oh.
Guywood just misses a bouncing pass. Would have been a really nice play to be able to corral that, and could have turned into something there for the Dragons. Now out with the puck is Guywa. Up ahead into the zone. Wrist shot. Save. Oh, nice play by Guywa to get it back, and they're battling in front. Loose puck.
Oh, Stewie.
And the puck's in the net, but we got a whistle because the ref lost sight of the puck.
As it was right in front of him.
Well, it's certainly no place for a nervous person in front of the net there.
Absolutely.
There was a lot of.
Couldn't have said that better myself.
A little bit of a Donnybrook breaking out there in front of the Cougars net. And out comes the puck. It's going to go all the way to the length of the ice.
Strauss thought they were going to call icing on that.
Yeah, I think they thought he should have played that, or at least touched it. Oh, and Line's pass is broken up. Boy, that's a tough play right there. It's kind of fortunate for the Stoney Creek player to make that play, but that could have turned into something there for the Cougars. Now Line behind the net. He gets stepped into by number 14.
Uses his body as a shield there on the puck. Excellent play by Line.
Gets helped out by Strauss up ahead and just misfires to Guywa on the pass.
Got an icing.
Well, I'll tell you, yeah, there was a misfire on that pass. There were 2 guys there, and you couldn't quite tell who that pass was going to. But, man, I'd like to see someone lay out to try to get a stick on that puck. I mean, all you got to do is get a stick on it, and you don't have an icing in the defensive zone face-off.
I would agree with you there. I would think that a little more effort there, get him just touch the puck. That's all they got to do.
And we've got the E line out there now. Actually, no, there's a er. There's and 2 E's.
And 2 E's?
Yeah. Kirshner, Casey, and Brisky. Oh, loose puck in front. Nice redirect there, but Mr. Aldrich not having any part of it as he's able to steer it aside, and the Dragons were able to clear the puck from in front of their net. I got to tell you, Stoney Creek's had as much offensive
there we go again. There's your play again. You lay out, touch the puck.
You have to.
If you're watching and you got you see the whole rink, he lays out and touches that puck. Kirchner's probably got a breakaway.
It's not like it's a muddy football field or something. You dive. You get your stick on it, you pop right back up, and you get back into play, right?
Heck, these guys love muddy football fields, especially those 2 guys that were out there.
Maybe they need to throw some mud out there. Another defensive zone face-off. I don't know who won that. Looked like a draw. Blocked by Brisky. Apparently he doesn't have the hard part of his shin guards on the front.
In the right place, yeah.
I don't know where that hit him. It might have hit him just above the skate, which can always be a hazard in hockey. Boy, I'll tell you, the Dragons just chipping the puck ahead, and they're not really kind of taking it to anyone. Again, thrown away at the blue line and flyby as they try to break out of the zone. Cougars hold in. Dangerous play in front of the net, just steered aside by the Dragons. And boy, I'll tell you, Coach Field's going to want to get a change out here, as he's got a really tired group out there, and someone's got a broken stick. I don't know, they must have retrieved another one. I haven't seen anyone missing a stick. 5 comes in to shoot, shoots wide of the net, It comes around near their far side. 28 holds it in for the Cougars. And boy, this group looks tired for the Dragons. They really need to clear the zone. 26 with another wild shot. And boy, I'll tell you, Larry, that's a selfish play. I'm sorry, that was not number 26.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it was.
It was 26.
Boy, that's a terrible play.
He's shooting from anywhere in the rink.
You got all kinds of pressure. You got a team tired and on their heels. You do not let them off the mat like that, just so you can get your shot.
He just flailed it, sent it wide.
Stockwell tries to clear as Gould played it ahead, and we got a hand pass by Stoney Creek, and I think that was the wrong call.
I agree with you. I think we made the hand pass.
We made the hand pass. That was Gould that played it ahead with a glove, and I think the Stoney Creek coaches are explaining that to Mr. Stewart.
Yeah, well, even with all the pressure Stoney Creek's had, Craig, in the last couple minutes, they've only had 2 shots on goal. It's just not getting through.
No, you're absolutely right. We saw those 2. They bounced in and out of the glove and got corralled eventually.
Nice little play by Stockwell to put it back behind the net.
Oh, out front.
Oh, great play.
A feed from number 9, Stockwell in the corner, right out front to Josh Gould, and he buries it. No mistake about it. And just like that, Stoney Creek has all that offensive pressure. They can't cash in. And right down at the other end is that third line again, putting all kinds of pressure on and burying another puck. And a 3-1 lead for the Lake Orion Dragons.
And that was all, I know you're biased, but I'm not. That was all number 9. Made the play behind the net, passed it to himself, off the board, spun backwards, got his head up, saw his player in the slot, hit him one-timer goal. It was beautiful.
Pretty play, and boy, Josh Gould did exactly what you're supposed to there. It doesn't have to be pretty. You just get that shot off quick, and it found the 5-hole. And we got a 3-1 Lake Orion lead. Stockwell now into the corner, throws it to Defoe, and Rewald misses wildly with an elbow attempt to Stockwell's head, but he gets him on the second try. Puck comes out. Cougars, nice step up by Strauss, but he's got to finish that check. And wow, the Stoney Creek player just tripped, but that was a bad defensive play by the Dragons.
It was a bad defensive play, and the ironic part was
they had 3 guys back.
And Zach Line's telling him, take the guy.
Right.
You could see it. You could see him directing traffic, what the captain on the blue line's supposed to do, and they didn't pay attention.
Puck in high off the glass. No, absolutely, I agree with you. There were 2 Dragon players there. Neither one of them listened to the alternate captain while he was telling him what he needed help on.
It's 2-on-1, 2-on-2. Number 19 Line's going to take his guy. He says, go get the other guy. I got this one.
Absolutely. Gould ahead to Defoe, and he's fans on the pass, but he gets it on a second try. Stockwell pressuring the defenseman, and it's back up through the middle as number 22 looked like he was a little nervous about the pending contact from Strauss as Line puts his man down. Gould up ahead. Defoe, nice play, and he's in. Shot, nice. Just steered aside by Woino. He didn't quite get, I think the defenseman just got his stick and bothered that shot just enough.
Got enough of it for the Defoe couldn't get everything on it.
Guy went on with the puck as Defoe comes off tired and exhausted from a really nice and hard shift there.
But the goalie, he had to make a good save, even though that Defoe didn't get a good shot off.
Boy, I'll tell you, that play right there, Larry, I don't know how that's not a penalty. You got number 7, Rewald, tied up with Mesta, two guys that I believe have played together before, but immaterial. They're combatants tonight. And he was tied up. You could have called a cross check, a hook, a hold, anything you wanted to on that play. But they just kind of let that turn a blind eye.
I've watched this, the official, I don't know his name, half raise his hand 4 times tonight and look over to Dave Stewart and bring his hand down.
Oh, he must have been a philosophy major.
Yeah. There you go.
Chappie, nice play to break up the – and he brings it regroups back to DePry, over to Grebe, tries it near side, up ahead, and boy, almost a suicide pass.
And there's a hold by 6. He just grabbed a hold of Ryan Sadlowski
and laid right on top of him.
And hauled him to the ice, wrapped his arm right around him.
Now DePry tries it ahead to Chappie, who's going to chip it, and not quite out. Well, I tell you, the clearing attempts need to be a lot harder than what we're seeing Larry.
Well, this is what.
Oh, he had him deep.
You know, I listened to an interview when they interviewed Dylan's coach in Canada, and all he talks about when they interview him is neutral zone, defensive zone, puck management. And that's what the Dragons aren't doing. They're mismanaging the puck. They're giving it to the other team.
The blue line is key. You got to understand it. You got to know how to use it. Well, have you ever wanted to make your own TV show or operate a camera for a live sporting event? Well, ONTV can make it happen. Your first step, though, is to sign up for orientation. It's free and offers you a look behind the scenes of ONTV. Call 248-693-3377 or 248-393-1060 for more information. And we're back to action as Casey now has the puck in the offensive zone. He just misses an opportunity to shoot the puck. You got to pull the trigger when you get those opportunities.
Yeah, I think he wanted to pick a spot, and by the time he realized the puck had trickled off the backside of his stick.
Well, and I'll tell you, Larry, I watched that play, and that play happened in the first period, and it resulted in a Lake Orion goal. And what happened on that play was Sidlowski, with speed and energy, cut to the middle and got that shot off quick.
He didn't wait.
It found the back of the net.
He didn't wait.
It's
he put it on the net.
all about a quick release. You don't need to have a perfect shot. You need to shoot at a perfect time. And that's when the goalie's not ready.
Very well said.
Kirshner now into the corner and trying not to get a hooking penalty.
Got away with one there, it looks like, but they can get away with pretty much anything.
Well, number 2 is a big kid. Quick shot by Line, and he just misses the net wide. And that's going to do it for the second period. Boy, it really, I'll tell you what, Larry, about halfway through the period, it really picked up and became quite an energetic finish to the second period. Lake Orion's able to extend their lead. It's 3-1 Lake Orion as we go into the break. We'd like to take time again to thank our sponsors, so instrumental, our hat trick sponsors, to help the Lake Orion Dragons rebuild and remodel their locker room this off-season. And we'd like to start with Shane Mold and Engineering, Frank Rewald and Son, and Son is playing in this game for our opponents, Stoney Creek, and Sanivac Service, 51 North Brewing Company, the Klansman, International Industrial Commercial Contracting, Aristio, Aramsco, Vaughn Hockey, Health Quest, Lake Orion, and Complete Tooling Solutions. Thank you again to our hat trick sponsors for your generosity and continued support of Lake Orion Dragon Hockey. Well, so, Larry, what do you think? What do we look at for shots there in that period?
A little more lopsided. 11 for the Dragons, 6 for Stoney Creek is what I have, which is 20 for the Dragons, 14 for Stoney Creek through 2 periods. And Dragons had two abbreviated power plays in the second period, couldn't capitalize, but did get the even strength goal.
Yeah, what do you think kind of accounts for that, Larry? Just real quickly, I watching that period, it looked like the Stoney Creek team wasn't happy. Maybe their coaches weren't happy with their lack of physical play in the first period. They came out really trying to exert themselves physically, and I think it backfired a little bit on them. Are they wearing themselves down, or what's kind of going on out there?
I would say they're wearing themselves down. They're short shift in number 26, and when you play that physical game and you don't see results on the scoreboard, it's also demoralizing to them. And the Dragons are playing pretty solid in the offensive zone, but Dragons still need to control the puck better.
Absolutely, and I think the Dragons are playing more patiently, more structured, and they're taking advantage of their opportunities. They're doing what we said early before the broadcast or before the game started, and that was finish their opportunities.
Take advantage of the scoring chances.
So with that, second period action is ended. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the finish, the third period action. It's 3-1 Lake Orion Dragons. Stay tuned to ONTV. We'll be right back with third period action. And we are back with clean ice for third period action here at Detroit Skating Club in lovely Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. And Larry, what are the Dragons going to have to do to finish this one out? They take a nice and precarious 3-1 2-goal lead going into the third period.
Puck management, Craig. Make good passes. Don't give the puck away in your own zone. Control the tempo.
Absolutely. And back into the the zone, the Dragon zone is the puck, and out comes Line ahead to Gaiwa, and tries to chip pass over to Mesta, who is covered, but he's able to regather and kick it over to Sidlowski. It looks like they got the left wing lock going here for
they do.
The Cougars. And Mesta now in on the forecheck as the Cougars defenseman throws it away. And while he's being hooked, Line plays it ahead for Sidlowski into the corner. And he tries that little drop pass to the defenseman and really didn't verify that he was open. So out come the Cougars.
Got some wet ice out here tonight.
Yeah, nice play by Strauss to break that up. Gaiwa now in with some speed, and he gets around the defenseman and a hook and an elbow.
And passes it to nobody.
And out front, and there's that wet ice as the puck stops, and Gaiwa with Casey with the shot just gets steered aside by the goaltender. And out to the point now, Grieve throws it back in for Casey, unable to handle that, and they're going to regroup at center ice, or in neutral ice. And the Dragons are unable to control the puck back into the offensive zone.
Yeah, it looks like
Casey throws it in deep.
Like Casey shied away from a little body contact there. I wonder if he's feeling a little ill feelings in one of the checks he took earlier in the game.
Yeah, I didn't notice that, but that'll happen, right? I mean, that's why the coach wants you to amp up that physical contact part of it. Now there was a high stick there, and boy, I tell you, playing a puck with a high stick just drives me crazy. I don't understand why a player who knows he's taller than the net would play a puck above his head with a stick. And I'm not picking on Jake Brisky, who made that play, but it happens so frequently.
It's instinct.
At every level of hockey, it's just incredible.
It's just instinct, though. It is. You think you're supposed to get to the puck.
It still drives me nuts. Now out with the puck is the Cougars. Throws it ahead to number 19. Gains the zone. Throws it to the front of the net, and it gets steered aside off a skate. Now into the slot. 19 drops it back to the defense. Shot gets knocked down in front and cleared by by Casey. I'm having a hard time picking up the numbers on these fancy jerseys.
What are we?
Oh, and the coaches on the Lake Orion bench are not happy. Coach Field is not happy with that call, and boy, I'll tell you, it looks like things are getting a little salty over there on the Lake Orion bench.
Too many men. Heck, there's not even 5 men on the ice now.
It looks like a high stick call on Stoney Creek.
I think there was a too many men call on the bench.
And it looks like the Dragons going to get 2? No. It looks like offsetting penalties.
Oh, maybe it was. I didn't even see the Stoney Creek guy go in. Well, Brisky's been taking it from Stoney Creek all night, and then as I commented earlier, I was really proud of the fact that he wasn't giving it back. But I guess at a point, you reach that breaking point. Similar to the kid at Cass Tech who body slammed the security guard, maybe.
Well, that's a little
maybe that is a little extreme.
I think the good thing is you take someone with you, right? I mean, so
you're still 5-on-5.
Yeah, 5-on-5. You get 2 minutes plus because you got to wait for a whistle to come out and a little time to think about it. Now it's down in deep for the Cougars as Gould tries to play it ahead. He's able to, and Defoe on a second chance almost clears but can't get it out. And now Bach steps into it, gets manhandled to the boards. Up ahead to Defoe now.
2-on-2.
Coming out with speed over to Stockwell. He splits the D and throws it in on net. Bouncing puck.
Oh, boy, I'm telling you.
And once again, a quick whistle. That's kind of a hope cover. So the puck's bouncing loose, but the ref gives a quick whistle. And
then that's all, I think, in a protection mode of the referee on the goaltender, not wanting him to get whacked in the hand.
Yeah, most refs are going to blow that one there. The players are coming in with speed. And, boy, they really like to agitate the no, that's a bad penalty. Or is that icing?
That's an icing.
I thought the ref on the back end just called a no.
So did I, but he called an icing. Oh, in case you didn't know, Craig, I didn't get the score, but the the Spartans were up on Northwestern by about 9 in between periods there.
The halftime score was 9?
They were playing, so it was 9, but it was beyond halftime.
Okay. Well, hopefully they can extend that lead a little bit. I don't like letting the team hang around like that. And a little miscommunication there, but Stockwell steps up to clear the zone. DeFaw big hit on number 26 along the boards. And boy, this line's got a little pep in its step tonight. I think they're feeling it. They know they've contributed big tonight, and they're really playing with some speed and some determination.
No, they just forced 2 icings out of Stoney Creek, which is, icing's panic mode.
Yeah, absolutely.
3.5 gone here in the third.
And here comes the Mesta, Sidlowski, and Guywa line. Sidlowski down in deep for Mesta. He gets stepped into by number 2. 11, Niederhauser, tries it out to the center ice. Number 10 with some speed, cuts in. Nice drop pass for 18. Quick shot, gets steered wide by, I think that hit the defenseman DePry and then went wide of the net.
Hit number 14, DePry, went wide, absolutely.
DePry steps up, nice play. I'll tell you, that's one thing I've noticed out of Nick all year long is his play in the neutral zone and near the blue line in the offensive zone has been spectacular. He steps up at the right time. He usually wins those battles. So
good decisions.
Yep, absolutely. And boy, a lot of pressure here now by Stoney Creek as they get a nice scoring chance, but Aldrich equal to the task. And the puck comes out into neutral ice, and Stoney Creek will try to regroup while Guywa pressures. Greaves steps up. Nice step-up play again, right through center ice. He gets dumped for his efforts, but made a nice play ahead. And now Stoney Creek will try it the other way. Grieve gets interfered with just a little bit. Probably shouldn't be a call, no call. Puck up ahead, the near side, Kirshner battling, unable to control, but then Casey steps in to help and throws it out to neutral ice. And you're going to see a lot of that in this period, Larry, just like you said. Smart hockey, clearing the zone, making the high percentage plays, not the risky plays, and just smart hockey.
Well, you got to clear the puck. Casey's had 3 chances there along the boards, and it's still not out. Here we go.
Chappie trying to get control and takes a pretty good whack at number 28 as he tries to knock the puck loose. DePry now with some speed, and he's going to carry it up. Tries it up through. Boy, I'll tell you, all I saw were gold jerseys there.
Yeah, that was not a good play. That's a puck you just saucering off the half board here at center ice.
Yeah, absolutely. 5 now stepping in. Nice shot. Boy, loose puck.
2 big saves by Aldrich. Aldrich has been up to the task here in the third period.
Absolutely. Where's that quick whistle on this end, bud?
Hey,
My goodness. I mean, that was a good shot, too. That thing was labeled for the corner short side, and Aldrich is able to hold his ground and get a shoulder in front of it. And I'm not sure where that puck ended up, if it was under his pad or how he covered it, but eventually we did get that whistle for Lake Orion got that whistle. And now they win a face-off and throw it ahead. Chappie is in, and number 7, Rewald's able to take him off. But Chappie feeds it ahead to Kirshner. Puck's loose, and 13, Sherritt makes a nice play, but dangerous play right in front of his own net.
Good hustle by
Chappie. Able to control the puck, absolutely. Now it's up through the neutral zone with speed. 26 over to 13. Sherritt pass it out front and steered aside by Aldrich. Little poke check, and now ahead to Kirshner, and he's just going to dump it in. We're going to change here for the Dragons.
What I'm seeing out of the Dragons is a little bit of drive-by. When they miss their opportunity to make the check, they're not getting back into play. They're turning away from it, Craig.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a guy who won't drive by. That's DeFaw steps into his guy, and then he gets hit with a high stick, and number 21 for Stoney Creek's going to go to the sin bin. He doesn't even realize it, but. Son, when you put your stick into someone's face, you go to the penalty box. That's just how it goes.
You can't put the old stick in the ear hole.
Yeah, you got to control your stick. There's no doubt that was a high stick. Maybe DeFaw got away with getting there a little late on that check, but I don't think so. It looked like a clean check to me. And when he went down, the stick came up, and bing, bang, boom, you get to have a seat.
And you get a power play.
There you go.
Looking for that elusive lead.
And now you got, this is interesting, you got Stockwell between Sidlowski and Gaiwa on the power play. Over the line, quick shot. Good face-off win by Stockwell. Now down back to Stockwell to line. Looking for his options, back to Stockwell. He's going to step in.
Oh, he had the back door.
Oh, and he can't get that shot passed through. And Sidlowski gathers in the corner, back to Strauss, back into Sidlowski. He's going to take a slap shot. Gets through, scores! And it looks like it might have got tipped and redirected by number 9, but I'm not sure. We won't be able to get another look at that, but we'll have to wait for the official word. But it's in either event, it's another Lake Orion goal and a 4-1 Dragon lead.
Well, what I liked about that play was you got the umbrella in place. Stockwell made a nice pass, a couple nice passes, missed the back door, but when Sidlowski got the puck, he waited for the shooting lane, and then he waited for his players to block the goalie's view and cause a screen. Good shot, goal for the Dragons.
And absolutely, and really what started that? So it's a Sidlowski goal from Strauss, and boy, Stockwell's really flying out there now.
He's playing a great game tonight. You biased father, you.
Oh, goodness. Now that's a total elbow to the head, and I don't think we got a call on that. That's shameful. I mean, if you're a referee, you gotta protect the players, and that's a horrible no call. As Gould goes off to the bench to get some medical attention, that is just a brutal no call by the ref. Unless he didn't see it, you've got to call that penalty.
I would totally agree with you there, Craig. You got to make the call. Any check to the head like that in today's game, they call it at all levels now.
Absolutely, and another cross check. Well, you know what? It's not going to get better. It's only going to get worse. Is Stoney Creek not enjoying the fact that they're being completely outclassed by the Dragons now, and having
there's another cross check from behind.
Unbeaten in their last 5 games. I'm sure this stings for them right now. 9:22 left in the game. It's a 4-1 Dragons lead.
Oh, and they just wave off that icing, which I don't understand.
But what I was going to say earlier, Larry, on that power play goal, how key is that offensive clean face-off win in the offensive zone, and really led to puck possession, control, and a lot of really nice plays, and ultimately a goal by Sidlowski.
Well, you win the draw. You've tilted the ice in your direction on the power play. You get possession. You can set up your umbrella. You can set up whatever play you want, and the Dragons did that.
Absolutely. 22 now tries to get the puck, but Bach's able to stand his ground. Kicks the puck ahead. Now he chips it ahead to Gaiwa. Gaiwa, little backhander into the neutral ice, which, hey, no matter what, you clear the zone every single time. 3-goal lead now. A little more comfortable for the Dragons.
Well, you know, Craig, is one of the things I've always said. It's called the elusive 3-goal lead.
Yeah, there you go. And Rewald thinks you can play with 2 sticks in this game. He had a hold of his stick and his friend Connor Mesta's stick. But, again, they're just not going to call stuff like that tonight.
No, and there's a play right there where Gaiwa could have stepped up and just absolutely lit up number 7 and chose not to put the shoulder into him.
Oh, nice play and a goal by the Cougars. Really nice pass. I'm not sure who that was there for
26 made the pass, I think, Craig.
Believe it or not, 13.
Believe it or not, I think 20 was 26. He made the pass.
Oh, okay.
Which we haven't seen much of tonight.
Yeah, there you go. No, we haven't. Well, he leads the team in assists, so he must be a guy that does pass the puck, but we certainly weren't seeing it earlier. Well, now it's as soon as I mention it's a 3-goal lead, it's a 2-goal lead. So it's 4-2 Dragons, 7:45 left in the third period. And we'll see if the Dragons can stem the tide here and not hand over momentum now to the Cougars.
Well, the most important thing is stay composed. Don't take a retaliation penalty and stay out of the penalty box right now.
Absolutely, and we've got the E-Er line with Brisky, Casey, and Kirshner, and Strauss and Lyon on the back end. Puck gets steered to the corner by Aldrich. Line being bothered all the way in to the corner.
And they're turning up the forecheck, Stoney is here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they got 4 guys in. And the puck comes through the goal mouth and out the other end. Line makes a nice play to step into it, but Kirshner can't clear it as someone gets about 3 or 4 strides into him along the boards. Brisky now on the forecheck, and he's able to knock it away from the defenseman, but then gets a little help by number
Offsides
15.
here.
They're going to have to regroup.
And they weren't going to call it.
Offsides.
His arm never came up. There's something, 26 back on the ice here. Richardson.
Strauss made a nice play to break that pass up in the neutral zone, and now 19 takes it in deep against 19 line. He's able to brace himself and throws the puck to the net, and a whack after it's covered, but that's okay in this game tonight.
Yeah, another quick whistle. Puck was loose on the right, to the right of Logan Aldridge's pad there. Dragons lucked out with the referee losing sight of the puck.
If you're a fan of sports talk and just plain zaniness, then tune into Between Toraminas, a different kind of sports talk show. New episodes air live Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. right here on Public Access Comcast Channel 10, AT&T Uverse Channel 99. Also check the ONTV program guide at Orion, ontv.org for other air times that best fit your viewing schedule. Stockwell throws it in deep for the Dragons.
Gould on the forecheck.
Yeah, it gets chipped outside. They're going to say bring it outside, that the Dragons force that one over the glass.
Nice forecheck by this Stockwell line, keeping the puck down deep. Little unfortunate bounce off the shaft of the stick, but still face off in the neutral zone.
And they're going to get a fresh pair of defensemen as Gronowski and Bach come out. As a face-off just outside the blue line, one in ahead by Gould. Now in on a forecheck, bothering Rewald, who's really struggling with the puck behind the net, but he's able to break free. Oh, nice play to knock the puck down in the neutral zone, but the Cougars are able to come away with it. Niederhauser with the puck up ahead of 14. Shot blocked. Stockwell chips it over to Defoe, who's able to clear. Nice play by Andrew Defoe. It was a real tough play, puck in his feet. He managed to get a stick on it and clear that zone.
There's
a big hit by Gronowski.
Yeah, he misplayed the puck, made a bad decision, but made up for it with the physical play. Dragons failed to clear here, Craig.
Boy, he absolutely smoked number 11, Niederhauser, and he wants a piece of him, and he's going to get it. I don't think he wants any more, though.
There's another flying elbow. That's a charge.
So number 5 takes a charge and a run at number 9, Stockwell. Puck comes out as the Dragons are changing. And here come the Cougars in a regroup. Breakout. Bach battling for the puck in the corner. Mesta tries it ahead and is able to clear the zone. 4:42 left in the game. It's 4-2 Lake Orion over Stoney Creek. And boy, this would be a huge win, Larry, for the Dragons, who've really played some good hockey. Have had some tough luck with some tight games, and in their last 6 have been staring down the barrel of a 0-3-3 slate.
Yeah, well, they gotta finish off here, Craig. We talked about that in the pregame. You got to play 60 minutes. You got 4 more to go. Good puck management, good hustle. Stay out of the penalty box for 4 more minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. Good forecheck here is going to result in another dumped-in puck. Get it 200 feet from your goal and make them earn it. Sidlowski steps into the Stoney Creek defenseman who's going to try it the other way. And out comes a bad pass there by...
Whoa, and there's a run at Sidlowski by number 9. He has been...
Yeah, and I don't even know what the call is here. Did the puck hit the netting? No, we got a penalty call?
No, we don't. We got a puck hit the netting.
Oh. Wow.
See, that, it was probably a good hit, but with the new rules, you have to lay off a player in a vulnerable position.
Yeah.
And he was laid out and could not defend himself in any manner.
Yeah. Well, the puck was gone, too, for a pretty good amount of time by the time he stepped into him. So Greaves going to throw it down into the corner again, getting it deep every single time.
Great choice by Greaves there to keep it deep and not get it blocked in front of the net.
Absolutely. Nice play there by Chappie, but they can't hold it in. Knocks it ahead. Now Casey steps into 19, and out comes Chappie with the puck with some speed. Quick shot, it gets deflected up into the high glass.
And he gets smoked.
He gets dumped. Back into the corner for Chappie. He's going to take, try to pay someone back for that transgression. Number 8 throws it in deep for the Cougars, and there's 3 minutes left in this hockey game. The Dragons are looking to control play here and not allow any quality scoring chances here by Stoney Creek. But like you said, the heat's turned up on that Cougar forecheck.
Right, and the Dragons need to keep fresh legs out here for the next 2:45, and so you look to see a lot of changes. 30, 35, 40 seconds for the Dragons every time, Craig.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got, looks like Defoe back for the Dragons, throws it ahead to Kirshner.
Outworks his man.
He's in a good position here. Something might happen here. Gould on the ice now for the Dragons. Kirshner, Gould, and Defoe up front. Line and Gronowski on the back end. Looks like Coach Field wants some beef out there. Stockwell just dumps it in deep.
Makes a good
winds
play.
Up for a little clapper to get the puck in deep. And the puck gets thrown ahead for the home run pass, and the defenseman gets beat. And boy, oh my goodness, puck's loose. Nice play by Aldrich, who really bailed out Gronowski on that play.
He bailed out and he got lucky. He missed the poke check, and the guy and their forward misplayed the puck.
Okay, 9 times out of 10, playing the body's the right play, but if you have to go out of your way to make a big hit, you got to make the smart play and match speed and make sure you don't get beat on the back end like that.
Especially in a tight game like this.
You can't gamble there. You got to know if you're going to make the interception, you make the interception.
Defensive side of the puck.
Otherwise, you play man.
You got to stay on the defensive side of the puck.
And the puck gets cleared. Stockwell in chase. Niederhauser with the puck, throws it up ahead to Sherritt on the near side. He's got speed. Strauss stays with him. Broken up as he tries to center.
Oh, and a BC two-hander to Sidlowski shin guards.
Oh,
and a head check.
Big elbow. Big elbow to the head by 18. What a cheap shot. The guy was going to get a scoring chance, and look at this. Just gooning it up in front of the net.
3 scoring chances by the Dragons.
But that's what happens. You get frustrated when a team completely outplays you and takes it to you on their ice. You start to get frustrated at the end of the game sometimes.
Yeah, he did. He got frustrated. He swung his out. Number 18's got away with a few today.
Well, he looks confused. For some reason, he thinks taking someone's head off is allowed in this game.
I think they're taking 2 Stoney Creek players here, Craig. They got an interference.
And an unsportsmanlike. Interference and an unsportsmanlike, and the Stoney Creek crowd doesn't like it, but boy, they've gotten away with an awful lot tonight.
And the Dragons have gotten away with a few as well.
Absolutely.
But in this instance, you can't throw an elbow full speed to a guy's head.
You got 50. We're just inside of a minute to play, and I believe we're going to have I think it's going to be a 5-on-4. I think it was a 2 and a 10.
Yeah, 10-minute misconduct.
Hence the 2 Stoney Creek players in the box. And with 57.48 seconds left in the game, the Dragons are looking pretty good with a 2-goal lead and a man advantage to close this one out. I guess the biggest thing they need to do here, Larry, is keep their heads up and stay healthy.
Yeah, stay healthy, stay smart, don't get suspended for the next game. Skate away from it at the end of the game. That's the most important thing.
And an interesting choice. He's going to have Sidlowski with he's got his top line out there. So Sidlowski, Mesta, and Gaiwa with Strauss in line. I thought he might go a little kind of a gritty line there. Puck gets dumped in deep. Strauss with the puck. He's in got a man in chase, but he's able to get around him, and he gets it in deep.
Makes a good play.
Sedlowski now with the puck behind the net. Feeds up front. Quick shot. Nice save by the goaltender. Is able to corral it. And there's Mr. Mesta bidding for a goal here tonight before the time runs out. Just inside of 35 seconds left in this hockey game. And the Dragons look like they just might get off the schneid here and break that winless streak.
Which would be very nice.
Dating back to January 16th. Boy, it seems like an awful long time ago since they've been on the
winning
left
end.
side of the column.
Well, that scoring chance by Mesta there, he really wanted to stay back because Strauss had gone in deep, but he saw all that open ice and a good scoring chance, and he just had to go in and make the play, and I liked it.
Yeah, absolutely. Strauss tries to thread a shot through that gets steered into the corner, and you got 15 seconds left in the hockey game, and scores! Gaiwa with a 5-hole goal to put the exclamation point on a Lake Orion Dragons victory here at the OAA Red Showcase. 12 and a half seconds left in this game, and it's a 5-2 Lake Orion lead as they're going to put this one away. And once again, we'll have to see how this thing finishes out these last 12.6 seconds, if it's going to be slap shot or if it's going to be a little bit more gentlemanly.
Well, hopefully the Dragons win the draw, take it deep into their own zone, and just eat the puck in their own corner would be the best choice.
Yeah, absolutely. Gould knocks it ahead, and
just leave it alone.
Chappie skates in and gets introduced to a cheap shot elbow by the tough guy who had his, didn't get the right end on, or wasn't on the right end of the
scoreboard
ledger tonight. So anyway, the final score here as time has run out: the Lake Orion Dragons 5 and Stoney Creek Cougars 2. Big win for the Dragons as they continue to prep for the MHSAA state playoffs that start later this month on February 25th. And as we close this one out, Larry, what are the final shots on goal?
Shots on goal tonight, Craig. In the third period, the Dragons had 8. Quite a flourish at the end. Stoney Creek 6 in the third. So final count, Dragons 28 shots on goal, Stoney Creek 20. So Dragons had a pretty solid game tonight. Didn't allow a lot of shots. I would say it's a good game.
All right, and let's do, how about our 3 stars of the game for the Dragons? Big win tonight. Who do you got as the number 1 star?
Number 1 star tonight, I got Ryan Sedlowski. I think he had 2 goals tonight. Played a real solid game. Like you said, once he scored, it was like someone, put a firecracker in his ear or something. He was rolling.
Absolutely. And how about the number 2 star?
Number 2, I have to say it, Corey Stockwell. Great 2 or 3 great passes, super plays. Just played a super solid game, 1 important draws. And I'm going to leave the 3rd star up to you, Craig.
Yeah, I think I have to go with the netminder, Logan Aldridge. Goaltending is just so important, and to win this game 5-2. Stoney Creek's been scoring a lot of goals. I know he didn't see as much rubber as the Stoney Creek goaltender, but man, he made some big saves. They had some really good scoring chances, and he kept the Dragons where they wanted to be as they close this one out.
I couldn't agree with you more. He had an excellent third period, made some really big saves for the Dragons, and here we go, another one. I think you said Saturday night against Rochester.
Rochester United right here at DSC on Saturday night, and we hope to maybe have 1 bonus game to broadcast if the Dragons are able to advance to the pre-regional final. So hopefully we'll get 1 more opportunity this year, Larry. Otherwise, that's been great working with you all year as usual. A lot of fun calling these games, and really appreciate the partnership here to make it happen.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's always fun to come out, watch the Dragons play, broadcast a game. I think the parents like it when they watch it on tape. We haven't negotiated next year's contract with Joe here, but I'm pretty sure if they ask us, I'll come back. And it's just a lot of fun to get out and watch the Dragons play.
Absolutely. Well, there you go. Detroit Skating Club, Lake Orion Dragon varsity hockey, and the final score here tonight, your Lake Orion Dragons 5 and the visiting Stoney Creek Cougars 2.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you very much. Good night, and we'll see you again soon.